Are you doing everything you've been told to build a passive income, but still seeing zero results? I see it all the time. Intelligent, hardworking women following every tip they find online. Start a YouTube channel, grow your Instagram, create a digital product, but still nothing's happening. No sales, no momentum, no freedom. But here's the truth. It's not your strategy that's broken. It's your mindset. And if I had listened to that common advice about what kind of person can make it online, I would have never created my digital business, let alone turn it into multiple income streams that pay me while I sleep. So let's tackle some of the most common mindset mistakes I see when people are just starting out that are quietly sabotaging your passive income journey, and most importantly, how to shift them starting today. Because once you understand what's really going on behind the scenes of your own thinking, you will unlock everything: your confidence, your clarity, and yes, your income. Mistake number one: believing that your passion can't make money. We've all grown up with the same old narrative that work must feel hard, draining, and preferably come with a framed degree to be legitimate. And if you enjoy something, it's a hobby, not a business. And I used to believe it too. But here's the truth no one told us. Passion is not the enemy of profit. It's actually the foundation of it when paired with the right strategy. People are turning all kinds of passions into profit. And one of my clients, Rebecca, was absolutely obsessed with mid-century home styling. She spent weekends restoring vintage pieces and sharing them online. She would have never thought that anyone would pay for her knowledge until we packaged it into a digital styling guide and a virtual consultation offer. Within just 2 months, she was fully booked. From knitting to van life, menopause coaching to digital decluttering, people are monetizing the most unexpected things online. Why? Because value is subjective, and if you've overcome a talent, refined a skill, or gained wisdom from experience, someone out there is already searching for what you know. So if you're asking yourself, who would actually pay for this? Flip the question. Ask, who's struggling right now with what I've already figured out? That's your person. That's your starting point. That's your potential business. Mistake number two: trying to do everything all at once. And this is something I see constantly, and I'm guilty of it myself. Someone gets excited, perhaps after watching a motivational video or reading a business book, and suddenly it's like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel and a blog and an email list and a podcast, and I'll post twice daily on Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. And no wonder people burn out before they even publish their first offer. I remember when I first started building my brand online, I tried to be everywhere. I had Canva tabs open, MailChimp tutorials playing in the background, my kids asking for dinner, and then I just broke down one day, really. It wasn't sustainable. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to be somewhere with intention. Choose one platform where your ideal audience hangs out. Learn it, nurture it, grow your confidence. Let it become your anchor before expanding. Online business is not a race, it's a rhythm, and your sanity matters more than your follower count. Mistake number three: thinking your age or wrinkles are a hindrance. Let me speak plainly. Your age is not your limitation, it's your advantage. I've had women come to me at 47, 52, even 61 saying, isn't it too late to start? And I always say, too late for what? To share your wisdom, to earn your own money, to live life on your own terms? Absolutely not. In fact, you're more prepared than the most 20-something influencers because you've lived, you've seen what works and what doesn't. You've probably raised children, managed households, juggled careers, relationships, and maybe even reinvented yourself a few times already. You are the very woman other women trust. You're relatable, grounded, wise. I was 40 when I finally gave myself permission to stop waiting for approval and start building something just for me. This chapter of life isn't about climbing ladder or fitting in. It's about building something meaningful with all the tools you've spent a lifetime collecting. Mistake number four: giving up after just a week or two. This one is so close to my heart because it's where most brilliant women quit. Some people expect passive income to appear overnight, but that's not how it works. Yes, passive income is life-changing, but it takes time to set up. It might take a few months before you start seeing any results, and that's okay. But here's what I always say: passive income is like planting a garden. You prepare the soil, plant the seeds, and for weeks it looks like nothing is happening, but underground the roots are forming, and when the growth comes, it comes quickly, but only if you stayed long enough to let it happen. And the truth is, these 3 or 6 months will pass anyway, so why not to invest that time into something that will pay you for years to come? When I launched my first digital offer, I had crickets for nearly a month, but I stayed consistent. I tweaked, I listened, and then it took off slowly at first, then all at once. An avalanche. You must understand, this is not a sprint, it's a long-term play. Give yourself the gift of staying the course, even when it feels quiet, because that's where the magic is happening. And the biggest mistake of all, thinking you need millions of followers to make money. Let me burst this myth once and for all. Big audiences don't equal big income. I know people with 300,000 Instagram followers who still live paycheck to paycheck, and I also know creators with 1,500 loyal subscribers earning 5 figures a month. The difference? Well, the ones earning well aren't waiting around for sponsorships or hoping YouTube sends them a check. They are creating value, they are solving problems, they are packaging their experience into something sellable. When I first started making real income online, I had fewer than 5,000 followers, but those followers trusted me. They resonated with my voice, and because of that, when I launched a product, they bought it. And you don't need to go viral, you need to be valuable. Focus on building a real connection with your audience and creating an offer that helps them solve a specific problem. That's where the money is, not in likes, but in the transformation you create for people. So if your heart is racing a little bit faster right now, if you're feeling that spark that says, this could be me, then I want you to act on it right now. I've created something just for you, the Practical Guide to Passive Income, a beautifully designed step-by-step resource that will walk you through how to get started, even if you have zero tech skills, zero products, and zero followers. It's everything I wish someone had handed me when I was starting out, and it's completely free. Just click the link in the description down below and download it now, because yes, it is possible to build a digital income stream. Yes, it's possible for you, and yes, it's absolutely okay to start exactly where you are right now. You've got this. To learn more on how to build a passive income, click on this video right here.